Good morning from Malacca, Malaysia. We just arrived yesterday and today is going to be our first full day. You know the drill, we don't really have any sort of plans. We just kind of walk around and see what we get into. Yeah, the area that we're staying in is in the main heritage city and it's very cool here. It's very pretty, a lot different than Kuala Lumpur, just the architecture and stuff. Yeah, I'm really liking it so far. There's so much cool art here. Is it a dead end?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you could just tell that the buildings here are so old. It's cool. I feel like I'm walking around a documentary in real life or something. I don't know. Hi, kitty.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is out there? Yeah, he's friendly. He can.
He's friendly.
He can touch you. He like people.
Hello. Is this sort of
This
cat?
one.
Is it a Manx cat or?
No.
I see.
Malaysia, you see a lot of cats with that tail.
Oh, okay.
It's born naturally.
Oh.
I think because it intermarriage of too close blood. Like a sister and brother, or maybe sister son, or that kind of thing. Yeah, it's very common. You see, all my trees are like that.
I see. Yeah, I've been seeing a
They are
lot
all
of
adopted from the street
cats.
as a small little kitten, and she is blind, and totally blind.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she can't see.
Yeah, they're so cute. They're really friendly.
They are cute, but they like to stick to me when I work.
Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of cats here with kind of a stumped tail. I wasn't sure if it was a certain type of species or what, but yeah, that nice lady was saying that she thinks it may have happened from a lot of the cats just breeding with each other like brothers and sisters. So maybe like a mutation or something happened. Yeah, everyone's been so nice here. We've had a lot of friendly interactions just with like random people, like walking on the streets, eating at the restaurants and the shops. This is where we're staying at. It's called the Mori Guest House. It's kind of like a homestay and it's situated on top of a coffee shop called Faye. I think I'm saying that right. Except the coffee shop doesn't open until 12, so we couldn't get a coffee this morning from there. But we've been having tea tarik, so I'll probably just try and find one of those. This is the little alleyway right by our place. It's just so cool. I love the alleys here. And there's a lot of Chinese influence here, it seems. You see a lot of Chinese letters on the buildings, on restaurants, on signs. Throughout all of Malacca, you see these drainage systems. I guess it's kind of like the old drainage way the city was built. It's pretty cool. It's definitely old. You can see all the moss growing in there. But yeah, old city drainage systems. More modern ones now, you just don't see them. It's kind of cool to see the different types. Here's a place if you need to do your laundry. You can just do it right there. Here's some more Chinese lettering. all around Malacca too, you see these buildings that have that shape on them. I believe it's called a Dutch gable. We saw a place last night that had chicken rice balls that one of you guys had recommended for us to try them, so I think we're also gonna try those today. I feel like there's so many different Malaysian dishes to try, and I don't know if we'll be able to try all of them because we just can't eat that much food, but I'm excited to try the ones that we have room for. Wow, this is so pretty. I love this, especially with these flowers. I also kind of like the little plants coming out of the buckets too. Yeah, Malacca is really cool so far. It's definitely more of a touristy city. There's a lot of tourists walking around, but not so many where it's overwhelming. I'm excited to explore some more and get some breakfast because I'm really hungry. There's another Dutch gable. Maybe we will see how many Dutch gables we see today. I don't know why. I think they're so cool looking. But yeah, so far we've seen 2 this morning. And, oh, I see another one. Oh, this one was like 3. I see another one in the distance. Okay, maybe it'll be too much to count them all. Right, we're on our way to breakfast right now. We're kind of headed towards the Little India area here. Try and see if we can find some roti canai. I had some the other day and I really liked it, so I don't know, I feel like it's the perfect breakfast meal. Not super big, not super small. Get some nice curries to dip the roti in. Let's see if we can find some. Yeah, some ladu. We just got our teas. They're so good. We just got our breakfast. I ended up getting the chapati breakfast with these 2 curries. And what'd you get?
I got a masala dosa.
Nice. It looks good. We just finished breakfast and now we're starting to walk around the Little India area. Ross and I are suckers for Indian food. It's probably one of our favorite types of food. And so the first time we were in Kuala Lumpur, we didn't realize there was such a big Indian population there as well. And so we went kind of crazy with eating Indian food when we were there. We saw that there was a Little India here in Malacca as well, so we wanted to walk around and check it out. It's definitely a lot different than the Little India in KL. That one's, I think, a bit bigger, the Brickfields neighborhood. And they have all those cool arches there. You don't really see that here. But there's definitely a lot more Indian grocery stores and restaurants. It's a really big old abandoned building. Not really sure what that is, but it's right next to the entrance of Little India, or the big archway. So in Kuala Lumpur they had they didn't really have an archway like this, but they had a bunch of little mini ones like all along the sidewalks. Can you guys guess what that is? It's a minion. And it's so funny that the windows are its eyes. There's so much art on the walls here. It's so cool. I'm trying to find a bar of soap. All of these say that they're like Ayurvedic soaps, but it's weird because in all the ingredients they all have artificial fragrances, which I don't love. You think if it was Ayurvedic that they wouldn't put fragrances in it. This one says that the fragrance is natural in parentheses, so that might be the closest one. I guess we'll try this one. We're walking along the main river here in Malacca. All the shops or restaurants and things are closed though. Whenever we were over here last night, they seem to be all opened up. But that's kind of something I've noticed here in Malaysia. It seems like a lot of places are closed in the earlier hours of the day, and everything kind of seems to open up as the day goes on, like around midday, which is interesting. Kind of like that coffee shop that didn't open till 12. I'm not sure the reasoning why, but I guess it's nice for the people who are working at those places because they can sleep in and enjoy their day a little bit better, have a slower morning, which is always nice. I'll have a watermelon.
This one 13.
Is that the small?
This one is 13.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. You want a bite of this? Thank you. How much? 15. 15? 15. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice, that's pretty cool.
Turun lah barang.
Confident, holding my knees in my jeans. I laugh without a penny in my pocket. Ooh-wee, I was a dasher too that any kid could be. I wish I would win. I've been talking.
This is part of the Melaka River. We're gonna try and walk down all the way to where it opens up to the ocean. I believe it's called the Strait of Malacca. But I will say that the water in this river is very clean. Usually rivers in a lot of Asian countries we've seen, it's all brown and just seems a bit dirty. But this one's really clean. You don't really see a ton of trash littered in it. Yesterday we saw a huge monitor lizard chilling in the river, which is cool. Haven't seen any today, but I'm not sure if we can walk all the way down to the ocean actually. I thought maybe this boardwalk would go all the way, but it seems to stop right here, unless we need to cross and go on that side. I don't know. Let's see if we can get to the ocean. Well, it's actually very hot, and I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way down to the ocean. We're not quite sure if there's a bunch to see down there or not anyway. But yeah, it's a little too hot for us to walk all the way there. We found a nice park to chill at for some time to get some shade and cool off. This tree is pretty massive. It's, I think, the perfect tree to sit under and ground for a little bit. I've been hearing this, I think it's a bird. It sounds so cool. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like a woo! I always hear it, but I can never see the bird. I don't know, maybe one of you guys know what kind of bird that is. Sounds so cool. Walking down this street, you wouldn't think you're in Southeast Asia, but more somewhere in Europe. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, these are all the Dutch style buildings here. It's pretty interesting because you think, I would have thought there would have been a lot more people in this area because it seems pretty historical over here, but a lot of the buildings are for sale or for lease. Looks like a bunch of these buildings have a bunch of mail that's just been piling up for probably a bit. I don't know if they're abandoned or people just aren't interested in owning any of these buildings or leasing them. I need to get better at recording conversations that I have with some of the locals here. A lot of people just come up and say hi, ask where you're from. But a person right now I just chatted with was saying how this is such a historical part of Malacca. I was asking if people live inside the buildings here, and he said yes, some of them, but a lot of the buildings are starting to slowly close. Yes, you too. Hello. But yeah, it seems a bit eerie over here, kind of. Just like half abandoned, but also people still walking around. There are some restaurants and a couple hotels over here. But yeah, very interesting. I found a place that has Cendol. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm gonna go sit and have some, and Ross is gonna go fly his drone. Oh, but yes, I'm excited. I kind of remember what it tastes like, but I also don't. I just remember the coconut milk tasting really yummy. Okay, I just got my cendol. I ended up getting a mango cendol. And this one comes in a bowl instead of the drink version that I got last time. A lot of the people who are ordering there are getting durian, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like durian that much. But yeah, so this one has mango, red bean, pandan jelly, and then a little bit of corn. Let's try it. It's sweet and just like a little bit salty. Oh, this is good. The mango is so fresh. Yeah, that's really refreshing, especially on a hot day. I don't remember it being this good when we first had it. I love the coconut milk so much. Ross just got back and he brought some donuts with him. They're very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of donut this is, but I've never had one like it before. It's not bad, just not what I expected. The outside's kind of glazed and the inside is a bit mushy. Almost as if maybe there's like some bean in it, maybe. It's not bad though. It is a couple hours later now. We went and headed back to the guest house and just kind of chilled out for a couple hours while it was the hottest part of the day. I ended up getting a little bit sunburned, but I don't think too bad. Luckily my face isn't sunburned, so that's good. But yeah, we're about to go get some dinner and just kind of hang out tonight. It's our last night in Malacca. Tomorrow we're heading back to KL for a couple days before going up on the western coast of Malaysia. Hello, yes. Do we order at the table or sit? Sit.
It's okay. We can have another.
We're gonna try the chicken rice ball. Okay, we're finally going to try Nasi Lemak and the chicken rice balls. We found a place that has both of them. I'm very excited.
Amazing.
The food just got here. Here's the Nasi Lemak, just with egg, and the rice balls. It has soup and some chicken as well.
Looks like the rice balls and chicken. I thought they were going to be together mixed, but it's separate.
Oh. The rice kind of has like a blue hint. The rice is yummy. I don't know what this sauce is, but it looks spicy. Oh, it's like a sweet and sour type of sauce. It's actually really good. I'm a little scared of the anchovies, I will not lie.
That's kind of some of
This
these.
is the rice ball. Oh, that's good. The rice is really good.
Taste of coconut.
Those are chicken in this?
No chicken, just the rice. It's good, I like it.
You want to try an anchovy?
Where? Sure.
Here's an anchovy. I'm going to try it with the rice, maybe. Oh. Maybe some sauce on it.
You can do.
I don't like the anchovy. Some chicharrones. The chicken looks good.
Yeah. We've been eating a lot of Indian food. The Malaysian food almost kind of has a little bit of Thai in it. Filipino with the pork skin, sweet chili sauce, coconut rice. Pretty cool.
Yeah, this is actually, I think, our first time having actual Malaysian food. The sauce on the chicken that came with the rice balls is really good. It's kind of like a sweet and sour. What do you think of Malaysian food?
Good. Yeah, it comes with a soup, which kind of reminds me of like a wonton soup or something.
The only thing I don't really love is the anchovies, but everything else is really good. We're getting some coconut ice cream to finish off the night, some dessert.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's on top of it?
Yeah, peanuts and coconut flakes.
Nice.
I like that. Good.
Really good. Some of the best I've had.
Really, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking around and exploring Malacca with me. We are now headed back to Kuala Lumpur, where we will begin traveling up the western coast of Malaysia. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.